I have got flour all over my arms and all over my legs, and that's a piece of eggshell. I'm currently making pancakes. Hello everybody, welcome back to Geeky TV. My name is Emma. So it's YouTubers week this week, and so we're all going to pick a YouTuber, like our favourite YouTuber, and we're just going to talk about them. And so I was going through my head, who should I talk about? Because the people who I watch right now, Thomas Sanders, Shane Dawson, Ryland Adams, Joe Sugg, was I going, yeah, no, those are my main people who I watch. And then I thought, no, and obviously Starkid. But then I was thinking, no, I shouldn't talk about them. I should talk about someone who doesn't get enough recognition for what he does, because that's what I do now, because I promoted Starkid. Now I'm going to promote Nick Pitera. Nick Pitera is a singer on YouTube who has a very distinctive voice. He sounds like a guy who can sing, like a guy who has a voice, like a guy who I would go and pay to see him in a theatre. Like, yes, he's got a good voice, holy crap. And then he also has this higher range that allows him to sing like female songs, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So how I found him is that I'm really obsessed with Phantom of the Opera. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet, but I really love Phantom of the Opera. So I was obsessed with that for a while. Still am. And so I was just watching about 4 in the morning. I'm not falling asleep at any time a few years ago. And this is before I had my amazing internet friends, before I had my Starkid group chat, before I had my Once Upon a Time group chat, love to you both. I was just watching random videos of musicals on my phone at 4 in the morning, and I was watching a Phantom one day, and in the recommended, or the suggested, or whatever you want to call it, there was one that says One Man Phantom of the Opera, and I was like, cool. And so I went down with it, and so I clicked into it, and the first thing that you hear is Nick singing Christine's part, and I was like, oh, okay. So I was genuinely surprised, and so watching that video just because Phantom was in it turned into me being awake until about 6 in the morning just binge watching his videos, and me still doing it now to this day, a few years later. I don't remember how many years ago that was, but it was a while ago. And he's such a good YouTuber, and then he's such a good singer. He also animates a Pixar. He's really freaking cool, and he just seems like the sweetest guy, and I'd love to meet him at some point. He released a fair few EPs. I have all of his EPs on Spotify, and I have all of his singles on Spotify and all that, and he has released he's released 2 cover EPs as well as 2 Christmas albums and his original songs EP called Stairwells, which is gorgeous. I remember I had to perform the day that Stairwells came out on Spotify, and I remember walking up to the theatre just jamming out to Turn My Heart with a really good friend of mine who also was a fan of him. And it's just one of those really good songs, and he's just one of those like really good YouTubers, because I have this thing about YouTubers where I will binge watch you for maybe 2-3 months, but then I'll just go off you and I'll find someone new, and I can count about 3 YouTubers who I've been watching consecutively for years, and Nick's one of them. He just keeps bringing me back, and he does these great one-man medleys of songs like The Lion King and Aladdin. He did The Greatest Showman really most recently. My favourite one is the Wicked one that he did with Peter Hollins. That was great. And the strength and the confidence that he has with his voice is fantastic. I know I'm too scared to sing opera sometimes, even though I am myself an opera singer. I am terrified to sing opera in public, even now. I really need to practice it over and over and over and over and over again. I need about 10 people to hear me sing the exact same song to get their approval before I decide to do it. And even then, I'm like, no, it's just how I am. So the fact that he has the confidence to do that astounds me. And his brothers are really talented as well, because in a few of his videos they'll play like guitar or they'll play piano, and you know, it just seems like a really musically gifted family, and I love them so much. So and he's a Disney freak like me, so yeah. So I think that we should go and we should check out Nick Pitera on YouTube. I'll put his link down there in the description because I couldn't tell you by heart. I'll put his link down there, and his Twitter and his Instagram. I think that's all he has. And his Facebook as well. And then you know, get his stuff on iTunes, get his stuff on Spotify and wherever else he releases them. I'm bad at this. But yeah, no, he's fantastic. So please go check him out, and I will see you guys next week with another video. Also, I got a new phone. I have a new phone, so I have a new camera, yay. And also, while I still have yous, completely off the topic, but I am going to not a Star Kid convention, well I am, but I think I just have Star Kid on the brain. I'm going to a Supernatural convention in 2 weeks. And it just happens to be our darling Sarah's birthday on the 15th, and I'm leaving on the 18th. While I'm there, there is a darling Mark Sheppard going to be there. Mark Sheppard, who plays Crowley. So for her birthday, I am getting a Crowley pop Funko, and I'm getting him to sign it. And I was just the happiest little girl this morning, because this darling thing's going to be signed by Mark Sheppard to Sarah on her birthday, and I can't wait! Woohoo! Right, so I will see you guys next week with a new video. Bye!